Alright, everybody at home, what's good? We are back for episode 3. And shit, guess what? We have a name now.
You wanna know what the name is?
I mean,
You wanna tell them?
you
right here, man.
Shit, nah, you can tell them.
I mean, you the birthday boy. This is your day. You might as well tell them.
I mean, I'm glad you know. Shit. So we decided that the name of the podcast is gonna be called Hot Sauce.
Now, explain to the people why, because I know some people looking at it like, wait, hot sauce? What the fuck is that?
Well, you know, shit, after the first 2 episodes we did, shit, it was getting, some shit was getting a little spicy, so, you know, we got that sauce, hot, spicy, hot sauce. Shit,
I remember when this nigga told me this the first time, I laughed my ass off. I was like, wait, what? I said, I need to hear the story behind this. And after he told me that, I was like, it's unique. I was like, all right, let's go with it. So yes, our official podcast name, our show, our project, our baby, our whatever, is called Hot Sauce. So y'all niggas tap in and get you some hot sauce, you dig?
Alright, let's get it. Shit, as you can see, it's your boy's birthday. You know.
This nigga came back from Denver, you know.
Hell yeah.
Clap it up and shit.
That shit was, Denver was awesome.
How you feeling now since you 30, bro?
I don't know about this 30 shit.
You don't know?
I turned 25, but you know.
30, nigga.
I'm 25, bro.
You talking about you 25. You 30, bro.
It's the year of quarantine. I get to decide how old I turn, bro.
Alright, man, I guess. You don't want to embrace. You don't want to embrace it, but you know, it's all good. When it comes to Aquarius season, I'll let y'all know what the real. I'll let y'all know.
Look at you turning 40, so.
Well, if I turn 40, I'm a good looking 40-year-old.
I mean, black dog crack, so.
That's true.
That's what they say. So yeah, welcome to Hot Sauce.
Hot Sauce. So where do we start? Where do you want to start?
Shit, we gonna pop it off with sending a rest in peace to your boy King Von.
Rest up, homie. Rest up, G.
You gotta tell us more about King Von, cause I mean I don't know if my fan base knows much about King Von, but me personally, I really don't know too much about him.
All right, so King Von, he's one of Lil Durk's people. He from O Block. He from Durk neighborhood. He fuck with them. So his album came out. Welcome to O Block. He had I think one of the projects I got onto from him was it was LeVon James. Yeah, LeVon James. He had a song called Crazy Story that came out, I think around 2018 or 2019. Yeah, it came out and nigga was rapping his ass off. Like I decided to tap in real quick because anytime when it comes to Chicago artists, I always tap in because I wanted to tap in. So he had some shit. He had some joints here now. I was like, all right, shorty goes. And so how we found out how he died, like at first, we heard he got shot. I was like, there was a lot going on at the time we found out he died. There was a lot going on, and I was like, I didn't know what was really going on. And at first, it said when I first found out, it said he got shot, but he's not died. He survived. He's doing fine, or he's in critical condition. Either one of those. I remember seeing that. And I saw that. I was like, okay, I guess he's good. I got the confirmation there. I was like, all right. So I just wait and just watch it, wait till it plays out, and just see if if he's gonna pop up. But then unfortunately, one of my other homies from my other pod hit me and said he got confirmed through Chop Squad that he passed. So I was like, word, his page. I was just like, damn, again. Like, that's the thing. Like, the shit is fucked up because Laurie lost some folks. We always lost Von, lost Duck, FBG Duck, and we lost Juice WRLD. I mean, you don't know Duck.
I don't know who that is. I mean, I know who Juice WRLD is, though.
Yeah, but even though Juice WRLD shit was different, that one, I feel as though that could have been prevented. It was still fucked up how it went out because, when I looked at the situation, it was like it could have been prevented, but the people around him didn't really do anything about it. But, but yeah, it's just really fucked up that Von had to die this way. Well, I get why, but like it's just messed up that he had to die this way only because, you know, he had literally just dropped his debut album on the old block, and he was finally getting steam. Like, you know, people were starting to know who he was, and like he was just we wanted him to, you know, to reap the benefits of the fruits of his labor, like reap the benefits of him working. So it's fucked up that, you know, we had to lose him like this. And it's just, but I get why. I get the politics, not politics. I get the shit behind it, but it's just really fucked up, man. You know, I know for me personally, I've been wanting for a while. You know, a lot of times when it comes to Chicago artists, it's very hard for them to come and shine. Well, a few come and shine, but I always still wanted to have the experience having another Chicago artist that was like superstar levels high. The last artist that was close to that or had that type of status was Chief Keef. I don't know, at this point, I don't know, you know, how long it's gonna take, but hopefully, you know, before, you know, my time passes, I would like to see maybe one or two, maybe three more acts from Chicago to reach that peak superstar status, like almost like damn near Kanye's level.
Well, one thing is, I mean, these Chicago niggas gotta stop killing each other. Like, literally, it's artists get killed all the time. I'm not gonna doubt that, but a lot of the time, it's like you always hear about a Chicago rapper getting killed, and I'm like, damn, like
it's because a lot of niggas in the crib, they live what they rap. So a lot of shit be real. A lot of shit be real, man.
They gotta calm this hot boy shit down.
Hot boy shit.
Yeah, not like hot girl.
I know
shit,
that. I know that, but like I wouldn't call it that, dude.
I don't know, bro. I'm feeling like Tip. You know, Tip had his little video after Von died.
That was some clown shit, bro.
You can feel that way. I mean, hey, like keep all that drama in your own city. Like, don't bring that shit to Atlanta, the place where we like to have fun. That's sad.
Clown.
So for people out there who don't really understand what T.I. said, from your perspective, what was this video that T.I. dropped?
The video T.I. dropped? It wasn't a video, it was a meme. It was a meme on his IG.
Nah, I thought he had made a little video talking.
No, he didn't make a video.
You sure? He didn't make a video talking? I know I seen that nigga talking.
No, I didn't see it.
So he made a meme.
It was a meme that I think I found out he copied it from somebody that was talking about, you know, Atlanta's such a wonderful city to keep your beefs outside the city. And my thing with that was, you gotta read the room, bro. Like I was clown as hell. That shit was irresponsible.
Well, you know, T.I. hasn't actively read the room all 2020. So.
Obviously, that nigga need to worry about being a better fucking dad. We're talking about crib business.
You gonna talk about people kids?
No, I'm talking about him being a dad.
How you know what he doing?
So you gonna completely forgot about that Hyman situation?
Hey, bro, that's not my business.
That's not my business either.
And it wasn't nobody's business.
It wasn't nobody's business either, but he put it out there himself. And somehow
was that 2022? Like, did it happen this year or was that last year? Cause
Jesus, quarantine really.
This shit is
quarantine has us thinking shit happened last year when it happened this year.
I think it was at the top. I think it was at the top.
I don't even know if it was this. It might have been this year. I think
it was at the top.
Bro, what? No, I'm sorry. That threw me for a loop. When you said that, I'm sorry, but damn. Hey, we gotta get the fuck out of quarantine, dog. Like it's been a long but not so long year. That's crazy.
Nah, it's been a very, very, very long year.
Like I don't, man. Like god damn. But yeah. It just. I mean, I kind of get why, because one of my homies that as far as Tip's stance on it, one of my homies that spoke to me about it further. You know, a lot of times, you know, you see social media about, you know, a lot of people capping on Atlanta and shit as far as with everything going on with COVID, them being irresponsible and shit like that. And it was like, you know, it's not, and a lot of times they're saying it's not them, it's more so the out of towners doing that shit. And kind of, I mean, I mean, the point was made. The point was made, though.
I definitely understand that because from a perspective of, you know, I've actually traveled a few places during COVID, and a lot of cities are closed. Like they might have a curfew. Like Denver, they had a 10 o'clock at night curfew. Atlanta don't have no curfew. Atlanta don't have nothing. So a lot of people are coming to Atlanta to have fun because we are open. Yeah. So that might be true. Cause I definitely know a lot of COVID police in Atlanta that want to shame, you know, COVID shaming. I'm not a fan of that. But
my thing with that is that everybody, I get why, but when it comes to COVID at this point, it doesn't what is it? It doesn't discriminate against anybody. It don't matter what you do. Everybody has the same chance of catching COVID. Whether you sitting your ass at home,
you could be the safest person out here and get that shit. So.
Bruh, you could be at home, you could be out, whatever. Here's the thing. I get why, but sometimes it's like, yo, at this point, you know, people worry about their own fucking selves. People are dickheads. People are selfish. You might as well just worry about yourself. My thing with that is, you know, you can shame folks, but it's like, I get why. Again, I get why, but at the same time, it's like everybody has the same chance of catching COVID. All it takes is the moment you're outside, your chances of running into COVID are very high. All it takes is coming across one person who has it, and after that, that's it. Everything you work for, everything you done for, can be undone.
Grocery store.
So it's like
anything.
So it's like I get why, but it's like I get why, and I understand because some people are fucking idiots, but at the same time, it's like you gotta worry about yourself at this point. Because you can try to do it for the good and try to tell people to do this, that, and the third, but people are dumb, people are irresponsible, and people are stupid. And at that point, you're gonna have to worry about yourself and take care of you and yours. Do what you can to protect yourself. That's all that you can do. Because at this point, until Biden gets sworn to office, pretty much we got to cross our T's and dot our I's at this point, and just pray that we stay out the way and not get COVID.
Well, since you brought up Biden, we're not a political podcast, but
I'm glad it's done, but we are not a political podcast. But
we definitely got to shout out to Biden, boy, because I mean, shout out to Biden and Kamala because she is not only is she the first person of African American descent to be the vice president, she's the first woman vice president.
That is dope. That is dope.
In general.
That is dope too because now this gives other black girls coming up, they can see something like this,
right?
And they can use that as a stepping stone. It's like
I always thought it was gonna be Michelle Obama, but I'm happy that it's somebody else, with a background in politics. People might not agree with some of the things that both Biden and Kamala Harris have done in the past. However, the bigger picture. They were the best people to take over, and shout out to Georgia for turning blue. I never thought I'd see the day where Georgia actually was a Democratic state, and that shit. Shout out to Atlanta area. Shout out to Savannah. Shout out to Macon-ish, I think, and Columbus and Albany, because those are the big blue spots across the overall red state.
The progressive progressive parts of Georgia.
Somebody brought this to my attention, and I think they might have had a point. They were saying that due to all the people that actually have moved to Atlanta over the last few years, like all the people that we telling to go home and don't stay.
They
I think those people. I think those are the people that help swing that. Like,
it's so dope to me because I'll say this. I still have my gripes with voting, but seeing Georgia turn blue, that's pretty much enough. Screams out, yo, your vote actually matters. It matters. And so it's like, for me, it's like, that's so dope to see Georgia flip from red to blue. And it's like, regardless of how I may feel as far as voting goes, your vote actually counts. It does, and it matters because we flipped state blue, which is something we haven't seen, which I know you from here.
Right.
We haven't seen, and probably in a while. And plus, also, with all this voter suppression shit that was going on during this election, seeing the amount of shit that was done, like, how can you, at this point, you can't really say your vote doesn't count when all this shit happens.
The man that currently occupies the White House is a goofy ass clown, and that's all I'm gonna say.
And I'm glad that bitch ass nigga is about to leave. He about to go to jail.
Why everybody keep saying he going to jail?
Cause he done did. He got too much paper trail. He done left behind about his lies, all the bullshit he's done. I feel like, I mean, it may be wishful thinking, but it's like you done did way too much illegal shit.
I don't even care if he go to jail or not. I just want him to do one thing, bro.
What?
Take his fucking Twitter away because I am sick of this shit. Like, Twitter literally has started putting like this tweet might not be true, or this election result
because of Trump.
Yes, like what? That is crazy. Like everything he tweets, they say this is not true, or sources have proven that this is false. Otherwise, like damn.
I'm so interested to see how life is because now with everything that went on this year with coronavirus and elections, this is pretty much everything from that was built up from his 4 years of him being the president, literally just all showed up at once during this whole entire thing. Like it all came in our faces at one time. So it's like I'm interested to see what's going to happen. Life post. When we get to another 4 years when Biden and Kamala have finished their term. So I'm interested in that to see what's going to happen. What happened with that. But yeah, man, I'm just glad it's over. I'm glad because I'm glad to finally see people who try to act like they know what they're talking about when it comes to politics. I'm glad we ain't got to see that shit no more. It's like, bro, like I get it, but it's like some of y'all just be pushing and trying it. Like it's so fucking like shit is just so performative to me these days. Like seeing the cap shit going on and seeing so many people talk about if you don't vote. If you don't vote, I'm gonna block you, this, that, and third. It's like, here's the thing though.
I was on that train. Shit.
Here's the thing though. Like, on several occasions, like I said, I had my gripes with voting and whatnot, but it's still, again, I believe it does work. I think me personally, I think with voting, it plays a role. Like it plays a role, and obviously it plays a part of the progress we want. But I also feel as though at the same time there's got to be more to it than just voting, because sometimes some people just feel like well, maybe it's just me seeing how people act, but some people act like it comes off as them acting as if voting is the end all be all, whereas you vote, the problems go away. No, it don't go away like that. And I've seen on some circumstances where we voted and shit didn't work out. Take it for example, the election. A lot more people, voted for Hillary, but then the Electoral College preferred Trump to be the winner, which to this day I do not fucking understand how that happened. I don't know how that came about.
Well, once again, it came down to Trump winning the right states, basically.
That's still some bullshit, but at this point it's done, it's over with. So we're just glad that this bitch ass nigga is leaving office. Yes. Well, he's trying to whatever the fuck he's trying to do.
He's trying to make it seem as if he didn't lose, but we know he lost. So we don't have
he's being a punk ass loser. You need to take that L, bitch ass.
I don't even feel like going off about that. I'm gonna save my energy for another topic. Shout out to Biden.
I need to just say that like that, man.
Shout out to Biden Harris because now we about to see what having a real president is like, because we haven't.
That's
seen
so crazy, bro. Like we ain't seen that since Obama, where somebody talk with common sense.
But moving along, we gonna pop it off to this versus battle that was originally supposed to be T.I. versus Jeezy, but was recently announced that it was actually going to be Gucci Mane versus Jeezy, which has the South in an uproar.
I don't know. The whole world in uproar.
Is it the whole world though? Like,
well, not the whole world, but whole America.
I don't feel like people outside of the South really know the details of how crazy Jeezy versus Gucci is gonna be. Like,
no, some folks know.
Like them being.
But most of the rap, I'll say is most of the rap heads that follow rap and know of them. They know it's crazy because of the whole beef.
But I'm thinking like the beef was big before social media was big.
The thing is, it's so crazy that Jeezy and Gucci, that beef was some real shit. And
still is some real shit.
It is. No, it is. I never said it wasn't. It is.
This is gonna be crazy. Like,
and did you see Gucci's did you see his most recent post?
Bruh, I
didn't
look at that shit. I seen people talking about that shit on Twitter, and I'm just trying to figure out why he talking about this man dead homie, bruh.
No, he got a new one though. Have you seen the new one?
No, what did he say, bro?
Hold on. I'm gonna play it in this real quick.
Oh my god, this shit's gonna be epic, and
hold on, there's gonna be some shit.
All y'all mainstream Jeezy fans, go away.
Please go away. But this is what happened. You go just listen to what he's saying. Just listen.
Check this out. For everybody who asking me, right? The Verzuz is real. Me and Snow Cone will be in the same room. But this is what I want to know, right? Is fashion a part of the Verzuz? Because I'm going to have that shit on tomorrow. And if Buddy had the same fun ass shirt and the dumbass head he had on the goddamn album cover, I ain't doing it.
Oh my god, I feel you because that album cover was hideous.
Bro, when I saw Jeezy with that beret, I'm like, what the hell you got on, bro? Like, what is wrong with that shit, man?
Jimmy Mike must have dressed him, and I don't understand. Okay, that video is funny as hell, to be honest. That's a lot to unpack because the back and forth that they've been having on social media has been
pretty good too. That nigga too.
Bro, first of all, this nigga called Jeezy Snow Cone.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga Jeezy called Gucci he said something.
This is what Gibbs said about Jeezy.
Man, don't care about no damn Freddie Gibbs.
Shit.
I saw that. There's people that care about Freddie Gibbs, but this podcast doesn't care about Freddie Gibbs.
I care about Freddie Gibbs.
Well, if Freddie Gibbs drops some music, then we'll talk about that motherfucker. Until then, we ain't gonna talk about that nigga. Because why is he even in it? Like,
because Jeezy, he used to ride with Jeezy, and Jeezy fucked him over. I mean, I've heard numerous times a lot of allegations of Jeezy being the fuck nigga.
I cannot confirm or deny that Jeezy may or may not be a fuck nigga, but I do know one thing. I'm from East Atlanta, Zone 6, and it's all about Gucci. All them country motherfuckers, the 478, 229 niggas, they love them some Jeezy, and I wish all the best, but, you know, we just gotta keep it a buck. It's about the music and what the music makes you do.
That's true though.
Like,
at the end of the day, it's always about the music.
I am not gonna say anything away from Jeezy. Jeezy has had good radio singles. He has some hits. Like when he plays "Go Crazy" with Jay-Z, like that shit's gonna rock. Like Trap Star is gonna rock. But the songs when Gucci plays his shit, you're going to be like, hey, that's my shit. Like, you're not gonna do that to all Jeezy.
That's one thing that we realize. You know, Jeezy, of course, Jeezy has the songs. And of course, Jeezy has more of the mainstream powerful songs.
Right.
They hit, but also Gucci has a cult that he has a following, and all the songs, you know, Gucci had the streaming service was available at the time when the songs were made. Oh, Gucci would have been up, man.
Right, and but the craziest part about that is Gucci came back from out of jail into the streaming world and has had hella projects since he's been out of jail, and some of them songs was big. Like,
yeah, that's true, it was.
So we're gonna see, but
look, I'm excited though because I'm here for some fire music because Gucci and Jeezy both served the nigga well with the music. Hey, did you see Tank's tweet about why he fucks with Jeezy music and Gucci music?
This is my Pretty Boy Tank.
Yeah, Pretty Boy Tank.
Shout out to DJ Pretty Boy Tank. That's my boy.
Obviously, you know him nigga more than That's fine.
You know, we've had we had beef in the past, but we done squashed it.
That's my business. That ain't my business.
Say, me and my girl, he used to be the DJ for my girl Coco Kiss. You know, I used to always ride with her. So,
Yeah.
But shout out to Pretty Boy Saint. Anyway, I did not see what he said. What did he say?
Alright, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. But he said some shit that actually, he said some shit about Jeezy and Gucci's music that makes sense. And give me a second. Here we go. Find it real quick. Sorry.
We already know. We already know what team I'm on. I'm Team Gucci.
Is he saying why everybody fucks with Gucci and Jeezy? He said we fuck with Snow because he made Get Money anthems. We fuck with Gucci because he made fuck that shit. I don't care what you think. This really me music. That makes sense. That makes sense.
It makes sense to you. I don't. That's not why I like either of their music. But you know, I will say that there's only one project of Jeezy that I rock with like completely, and it is TM 103. And I really did enjoy that.
I see a lot of people here talking about Gucci and Jeezy beef. A lot of Atlanta folks saying, you know, they don't care about nobody's opinion that's outside 285. That makes sense. As far as with Gucci and Jeezy, though.
But that's what I'm thinking. Like I didn't understand. I didn't think that their beef was a worldwide known thing. Like, but it's really
Now
crazy.
some folks who follow music, like for real, they know about it. They might not know about it to the degree like Atlanta may know about it, but they know of the beef.
I just want to know who is going to be playing So Icy.
I don't know.
They probably going. That's gonna have to be one of the.
I'm just waiting to see if Gucci gonna play the truth. I'm waiting for that. Hey, I'm waiting for that shit.
There
man.
has to be rules and regulations to have these motherfuckers in the same room. Like,
and then, apparently they're supposed to be having an after party afterwards tomorrow to Compound.
like the both of them.
And hosting the party at Compound. They're having this event at Compound, bro.
Somebody's gonna get shot over this shit, and I don't like it because I can't say keep that beef in your own city because this is my city. So, but the biggest Cam Newton over there. But the biggest thing for me about the verses is it's gonna be dope. He should probably not just go up against an Atlanta nigga like he feels like he's more worldwide or universal. Like he does want to go against the likes of a 50 Cent or
because he was shooting more. He was shooting way more for 50's range, and 50 was turning that nigga down like a lot.
Right, and let's be clear, T.I. and Jeezy are not on the same level. Just for those at home that have their opinion that's wrong, because your opinion can be wrong, and if you think that Jeezy is better than Tip, you got another thing coming to you. Tip is the boss, and he deserves maybe Tip could do like somebody else, but I'm just happy that he went on his Instagram and talked about it because
I seen Rose mention something about doing the verses with Tip.
I could go for that.
He was saying, we have unfinished business. I think he's referring that to Tip. And that actually would be a good one.
I could go for a T.I. versus Ross battle.
Yeah, but I'll say this: if that happens, Ross washing T.I.
Whatever, dog.
Ross is washing.
One of Ross' best songs got T.I. feature on it. So what is you talking about?
Still gonna be
Shout out to Maybach Music Part 3, if I remember correctly. That's the fire. But shit, I can't wait to watch that. This is definitely gonna be the entertainment of the night.
Oh, word.
Yeah. So this, I really don't want to talk about this shit again, but unfortunately, we've had another case where it just has to be talked about. Megan Thee Stallion has been crowned by GQ as the rapper of the year. Not the female rapper of the year, but the rapper of the year. And it is really cool for her. Shout out to Meg. I love Meg. We're not gonna What y'all not going to do is sit up there and act like I don't like Meg
this
or rock
podcast. We love and we support Meg Thee Stallion. Okay, let's make that clear.
But we are about the truth, and we want to know, how does Megan keep winning rapper and artist of the year when there's Lil Baby out there? Like, I just don't understand. Like, Lil Baby has done everything in his power to be the best rapper this year. And if the shoe was on the other foot, if Lil Baby was the Megan and Megan was the Lil Baby, Lil Baby would be winning, right? That's all I'm gonna say. But nah, you know, Lil Miss Megan. You know,
kind of threw me off what you mean by the shoe on the other foot.
Like, I don't really want to say she won because she's a female and we're in the Me Too era and she's getting rewarded for doing less work than a man, because then that makes me misogynistic, and that's not where I'm going with it. I just know that Lil Baby has put in hella work, and Megan put in a lot of work, but significantly less work.
I feel, but I'm just saying.
They always say women get rewarded for doing less than the man. I mean, no, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant to say. They always say men get rewarded for doing less work than the women do in the industry, right? They say that. You know, people say that. Like, it's been many years where men will win shit for not doing what a woman in that year has done. But yeah, I don't know, GQ.
Well, for 1 week, I wouldn't really give GQ that type of smoke because they don't follow rap like that.
They're not. They allegedly, but they do follow music. They do follow music.
They follow music, but they don't follow rap. So you just take that with a grain. You just take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, man. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Meg has put her work in. She has busted her ass. I mean, not to the same degree as Lil Baby, because Lil Baby working, but like, you can't just really say, you know, she didn't do that much work. She put some work in. Now, the amount of song stuff she put out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I agree. Baby put out more. I agree. Baby was much more consistent. Honestly, as far as putting more projects out, putting more features out, putting more work into work. Like, the work there itself shows that Baby is more deserving of this than Meg. But at the same time, you know, I sat down and analyzed it after a while, you know, after the first time I heard it, and you know, my bad. I can now, it's like I can see why, you know, some may feel Meg deserves, you know, to be the best rapper of the year. I see why. It might not. I would say this though. To me, it might not be because to me.
I mean, I don't think
she didn't
watch Cardi on her own song. I mean, that's nice.
I mean, but that's the main thing. A lot of people were saying, like, you know, a lot of people were saying, you know, you know, just off the fact that Meg got the Cardi and B features alone. A lot of them were saying, you know, because of that alone, that's why she deserved it. Which to me, I don't really think so, because like, me personally, I don't think so. I mean, Savage wasn't, up until Beyonce hopped on there, Savage wasn't really the better record on Sugar. Captain Hook should have been a better hook, but that's neither here nor there. But WAP is hard. WAP is hard, but
okay, so everyone knows that Meg is about to drop.
She about to drop this Friday.
Another EP or
no? It's her debut album.
No way. It's her
debut album.
Nope, can't be. Not going for it,
bruh.
Not with all them songs that's on there that dropped already. Nope.
She just said that was an album.
She needs to stop.
What do you mean she needs to stop?
That song has like 5 songs on there that's already been released.
No, only 3. Don't
Stop.
No, WAP,
Savage,
and Hood.
Don't Stop.
Wait, Was that out?
Yes, the song with her and Thug.
Oh yeah. 4. My bad. I'm tripping. 4.
Girls in the Hood definitely. Oh my god, that song. That I know 2020 is too fucking long now because that shit came out at like the top of the summer, like. But anyway,
I mean,
I'm gonna listen to it, of course. Like I said, I like Meg,
and we're gonna support Meg, and so.
Yeah. However, Lil Baby did tweet that he's not doing any more features for the rest of the year. He's about to work on another album, so we'll be hearing about that soon.
My issue with the whole thing, as far as how they're saying about Meg is more deserving than Lil Baby, is that like the stats are all right there, and Baby put in the work. Obviously, it's showing like the stats, like the proof is literally right there. And also another thing that a lot of folks are trying to do is trying to turn this whole Meg and Baby thing into a whole black man versus black woman bullshit. And it has nothing to do with that. Every person who's spoken about it has made it clear. You have your right. First of all, people have a right. You have your right to your opinion. You know, everybody has a right to their opinion. But also at the same time, you know, I feel as though I personally feel as though people have a right to say your opinion's wrong. And this whole thing with Baby and Meg has nothing to do with misogyny, none of that shit. It has nothing to do with that. Like, it has nothing to do with that.
My fans at home would disagree. I get called a misogynist all the time from this podcast, but you know.
I mean,
it's really all your fault, but whatever. Your fault.
Why?
Because you be trying to be all, oh, you know, don't call them female and yada yada yada. And,
I mean, that's you can't really do that, bro.
But in the music game, what is the award called? Best Female Hip Hop Artist of the Year.
I get it, but at the same time, though, it's like some women don't like being called that.
It sounds sexist to me. I mean, if you're a female and I'm a male, then what the fuck is the big deal about the shit? I don't. Opinion can be wrong. That's all I'm saying. Y'all can say I'm wrong. Y'all can say I'm not wrong. Whatever. But if you could call me a male, and if you're on a test and it's asking you, or a job application, it says female or male, like, I don't get it. Why can't we call you that? Get out your feelings. You gonna tell me to get out my feelings about Lil Baby, then get out your feelings about being called a female. That's all I'm saying.
I was not expecting that.
Well, that's how I feel.
I guess, man. I agree with this.
So when is Lil Baby gonna win his Artist of the Year award? That's all I want to know.
I mean, those that know. All the real ones know. I'd say this: the main folks who had, to me personally, it's not just Meg. A lot of folks were saying, or just diminishing. I don't like how people were diminishing Baby's year, because remember this summer when all that shit was going on, everybody was talking about the year. This was the year of Lil Baby.
Right.
Motherfuckers just acting like that shit just went away. And then it's the year of Meg. It's like, no, man, no.
Oh my god.
But you can't take that away because Meg did have a hell of a year.
They're both dope.
Meg, I say this: Meg, Lil Baby, my boy Durkio. Don't say shit.
Oh my
Uzi.
God. Dirk.
Yes, nigga.
What has Dirk done?
Laugh now, cry later.
Oh, he's on a Drake song. Okay, just Block Boy JB was on a Drake song years ago. Like
Megan, Lil Baby, Uzi, and Dirk are the top 4 folks that had the best year of 2020 as far as we're rapping.
His opinion is wrong about Dirk.
You don't listen to turn shit, so I listen to more diverse shit. So
Uzi though, really? Uzi?
Yeah, Uzi.
Which
leads into our next topic. Pluto, baby Pluto. What you think, bro? Featuring Uzi. What you thought?
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck.
There's a few songs off there that made me, you know, do my little jig.
G.
I'm not finna listen to that. I'm not even gonna lie.
Why you don't listen?
I'm not gonna listen to it again like that. I'll listen to my four or five of the songs. I I have been a fan of Future and Lil Uzi songs in the past, like 7 Million and Too Much Sauce. Like they make a good song every now and then, but a whole mixtape project, like, and they're acting like they're just like this Uzi and Future is so much different from like the Drake and Future. Like,
it's more put together.
You think so?
Yes.
I think the Drake and Future was a lot more enjoyable than
it was rushed.
The Future and Uzi.
It was rushed.
This shit could have been rushed. How do you know this shit wasn't rushed? It sounds rushed.
The chemistry is there. What
I feel like Uzi, that whole project, Uzi was trying to be somebody he wasn't. So
I did see my nigga Larry say Uzi was kind of mimicking Future.
Yeah, that's not Uzi swag.
I like rapping Uzi more though. I don't like that singing that shit.
He don't be sing. I mean, he raps though a lot on his shit. He just might have a singing melody that he does like on the hook.
I don't be liking that singing melodic shit as often.
Yeah.
But I'll say what I thought.
Those are my favorite songs.
Okay, so when I first heard, Uzi and Future's album, I was kind of underwhelmed about it at first. But I guess it's because between me drinking Thursday, trying to wait and listen to it, I wasn't really listening to it full because I ended up falling asleep and shit. Between that and between being at work, trying to listen to it, it was just underwhelming. But like, it grew on me the more and more I started listening to it. I guess it grew on me once I left my job, and then I started playing it more. Like, it hits more and more, and it's, to me, Future and Uzi, they connected very well. They vibe mesh. The music was good, and they sound there. And I like that how Future was able to get Uzi the rap to really go in on his shit. And me personally, this is why I feel as though a lot of y'all niggas is wrong as hell lying about Uzi watching Future. Y'all niggas is wrong.
Who would say something like that?
Folks on the internet that don't listen to Future like that.
First of all, let's be clear. Everybody that does a song with somebody is not a competition, okay?
And here's the thing,
a lot of people actually do music with people just to make a good quality song. Like, just like people say Meg watched Cardi on WAP or whatever. I mean, while that might be true, everyone knows that. I don't think Cardi's purpose of doing WAP was...
I never really heard people talking about it though.
Man, people say
I never heard it
all
though.
the time. People,
I never heard it though.
Literally, it was a whole string of GIFs, or whatever, however you say the shit. It's a G to me. So that and memes about how Cardi didn't even carry her own weight on her own song. Like, but whatever. I think really genuine artists that have friendships like that, I don't think they battling to see who's watching each other. Like,
it's always the vibes though. Because when I listen to the project, before people start mentioning folks watching what, I wasn't listening off that to see watch who. It sounded like it was a good vibe. Like, they were meant to me. I know it was opposite view, but to me it was like they were meshing well. Like, the music sounds like it was well put together. It sounds like they got the vibe going, and they're just feeding off each other's energy while they're rapping. So I got that. I never got nothing about them watching one another until motherfuckers started saying shit about it. Now I was listening to it. I was trying to see what they was. I was trying to hear what they were saying, but I didn't get none of that at all.
It wasn't garbage. I will say that. Like, I didn't hate it. But
I mean, you said it has a few joints in there.
And I definitely want you guys at home to know that was not one of my favorite albums of 2020. Like, it's not in my top 5 at all. But shout out to Uzi. Like, y'all might not know this. Y'all might know this. I'm a big Uzi fan, and I mean, I do rock with Future. I'm not going out here talking about I'm a Future stan or anything.
I'm a free band stan.
You're the misogynist. Like, that's what I get. If I say I'm a Future fan.
How you say I'm the misogynist? You're the one saying.
No, on my Twitter account, if I say I like Future, all the women on my timeline attack me and call me a misogynist. But you get to say that shit, and it's okay. And I just don't get that. Like, why would I be a misogynist? Like, come on now, ladies. Like, look at me. Did I look like a misogynist? No. No, whatever. Let me sip this brown liquor.
I don't claim. Look, I made this clear. I don't claim to be perfect. None of that shit. I'm still like my nigga T said. I'm a nigga that's still in progress. I know I still have my ways. I'm still working on that. I have my ways. I'm aware that I'm not perfect. I'm aware that I still may have my moments where I'll tweak, but I'm continuously working on it on daily. So I never, like I said, I never act as if I'm perfect. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be perfect because when you try to be perfect, that shit ain't fun.
Well, J. Cole told everybody nobody's perfect. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah, I have a whole opinion on that whole thing with him and No Name, but I'm gonna just keep that shit to myself.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another day.
More today, bro.
So more new music though.
We talking about our buddy Two Chainz.
Okay, I can rock with that.
What's that?
I did listen to 2 Chainz album, and it just wasn't a good week for new music to me. Like,
you wasn't fucking with it.
There's a few songs I fuck with off of it for real. I'm just confused as to why he wanted to do a song with NBA YoungBoy. I'm like really confused.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of low key. I still don't really fuck with me and YoungBoy like that. But when YoungBoy's on features, he do decent. He's decent.
The guy makes okay music. NBA.
He makes all the same songs over though. Every song sounds the same. And it's like he keeps dropping albums and shit. It's like I can't keep up with nothing he drops.
Well, because he just drops shit. Like, it's not like
he dropping on his own terms,
right? Because he can't leave the house, so he just be doing shit what he wants.
Oh, you seen the video he made of him twerking on his own?
Of course I did.
Obviously.
And we're gonna talk about that because I'm just trying to figure out what. Well,
I guess you like. I would like to see.
No, I'm just like, okay, so it's your homeboy, like your regular straight homeboy, and this nigga is basically in the video.
It looked like he was
twerking on his homeboy, like not like a bent over twerk, but like his
boy was sitting on there.
He's standing in his homeboy's groin area, rocking back and forth. Like, I don't know. It was a little weird to me, especially with him not being a homosexual. If you're gay and you doing that with your homeboy, it's cool. Like Saucy Santana in the video twerking on one of his homeboys, cool. That's what you're supposed to do, okay? But NBA YoungBoy is too gangster to be twerking on his homeboy in his music video.
You do realize there'd be a lot of motherfuckers like that who's gangsters who'd be gay. Right.
I did, but see, that's not
I'm
what
not
I said.
saying like that.
That's not what I said. I mean, be gangster and gay, but pick something. NBA YoungBoy got too much herpes. He got too much herpes and too many baby mamas to be twerking on his homeboy. And that's it on that. But back to 2 Chainz.
Yes, sir.
Shit. I don't know, man. I guess I was expecting a lot. Because 2 Chainz really.
2 Chainz hardly misses though.
He really does always deliver a quality project, and I'll definitely go back and re-listen to 2 Chainz album again.
Yeah.
One thing
that's what I did though.
It was heavy. It was heavy on the features though, which I feel like is
low key.
Like for Future, I mean not for Future, but for 2 Chainz. Normally you'll have like 4 or 5 songs with a feature on it on a 15-song album, which is cool. But he has a lot of features.
I would say this,
that weren't bad.
I'll say at first, again, I was like you when I first heard it. I was like, But it's like the more I had to get warmed up to it, the more I played it, the more it sounded better. Now I will say this though. I'll say this. His last album, Rapper Goes to the League, personally to me, that was a much better album than this one. And how everybody felt about Rapper Go to the League, the ones that
I was gonna say, it's crazy that you say that because the people didn't like that.
The crazy thing was Rapper Go to the League though for 2 Chainz. That was that was an album where he wanted to that was his mature album. where he wanted to be mature.
He had some dope songs on that.
Yeah, and it was like, but for me, that was like a better rap album to me personally. Like, I enjoyed the album much more. Whereas everybody else was like, they didn't like the album. And it's like how they were feeling about Rapper Go to the League. That's how I feel about So Help Me God. So Help Me God, don't get twisted. It's still a good album, but it's not better than Rapper Go to the League.
I feel you.
But still, I enjoyed the music though. I enjoyed the album.
It's gonna have to grow on me.
Oh no, it's hard.
The 2 Chainz.
It's hard.
His album would probably be in my music repertoire more than the Baby Pluto project.
I mean, that's fine.
What you gonna see?
I mean, I enjoy the Baby Pluto project.
You brought up K Camp having new music. Is that true?
He had the Kiss 5 Deluxe out. So you sound like you don't fuck K Camp like that. Why you don't, sir?
I didn't say that.
Joe? You sound like it when you brought it up. You like, I like attitude.
I don't go up for K Camp, but
you tripping?
He made some good songs when I was in college.
You tweaking? K Camp still make good music.
I mean,
that nigga don't miss. Camp does not miss.
Okay, so I don't have nothing to say about K Camp because I ain't hear it. I didn't even know he had dropped no new music.
He dropped the whole album, Kiss 5. And that shit goes. I guess you thought that nigga fell off. You tweaking.
That's not what it is. I just never was a K Camp super fan. I mean,
that man goes.
I'll listen to a K Camp song if y'all play it. I mean, I like Lottery.
I think he got better songs than Lottery.
I say K Camp for me was when I was in college. He dropped All Night. Like that was my shit. Like, you remember that song?
Yeah, I remember.
And then he did what is that song? What is the song he came back with in 13, 14 when he was back out? They got a party like, let me in, let me in. Okay, whatever. But, he's alright. I guess peep that. That nigga was singing. He's starting to sing on his music, and I don't like that.
You don't like it?
Not from him. If Uzi want to sing, yeah, he can sing, but K Camp can have that. Yeah, is anybody else dropping this year? Or are people just gonna keep doing this surprise drop shit?
Well, Meek's supposed to be dropping a 4-pack Friday. Fresh Montana's supposed to be dropping.
Ugh, all these people can keep that shit.
I'm still waiting on my boy Kendrick to drop an album.
You could be waiting forever.
I mean, either the end of this year.
Is there even noise in the streets about him making an album?
Yes. There's been talks. There's been talks that the album
for 3 years. He's been making new music ever since.
Kendrick, there's literally an article that came out that says Kendrick has in the vault the amount of material that he has made is enough to make 6 albums.
Oh my God.
Trust me. Well, you don't follow Kendrick like that, so you don't get it.
Who said that?
I can tell by the way you're acting.
Nah, I
can tell by the way you're acting, bro.
When he dropped. Damn, he's not gonna give me another good kid, Mad City, or a fucking
Damn. He's not really a fan of Dot like that, so I get
Damn was okay. Not my favorite.
Damn was fire, nigga.
He had some good songs.
Classic, nigga.
Oh, not the C word.
Of course, nigga.
Be tossing around classics.
Gotta call it what it is, nigga.
Oh my God.
That was his best.
It was it?
Just wasn't.
Just was. I don't know about it.
You cap all you want, bro.
I like Some Pepper Butterfly better than Damn, but
I feel you. Nah, I feel you. It sounds better, but some days
even still, like I said, I don't like music where I have to be listening to a whole fucking thesis paper and Some Pepper
You like shit you can shake your ass to. I get it.
I mean, you said it, not me.
I mean, you ain't just rich.
I mean, you know, whatever. Anyway, so we gotta keep. I gotta get up on this new music because, like I said, I ain't even know.
You been slacking like a motherfucker. I know.
I'm gonna listen to Meg little thing.
Yeah, of course we're gonna listen to Meg. We're gonna listen to Meg shit. We don't talk about that. My thing is, his thing.
If she really wanted to make an album, she should have put a Lil Baby feature on there. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
You just been messing now.
I would have loved to hear a song with her and him. Since they both the best artists of the year.
They are. Both of them have been killing shit, man. Like a lot of them have been.
So why does Twitter continue to give new updates like voice tweets and now fleets, which is basically like a Twitter story similar to Instagram, but they won't give us a freaking edit feature?
I don't really care about the edit feature like that.
Why? You just delete your tweet and redo it?
I don't really care. A lot of people are going to be using that for the wrong reasons anyways.
I mean, that's what the people are asking for, though. Nobody asks for Twitter stories. Literally. Nobody.
I see if you're creative or if you're a person with a business, that can actually be a good thing. The only thing, though, is Fleet needs to work out the kinks of it because every time I try to use Fleet, it's slow as hell.
Well,
I want to use it. Like, I don't want to just badmouth it. I want to use it.
The shit be freezing. Like on,
you gotta work the kinks out though.
You can't skip through all the story. Like when you get to the last one, it just stays on there. You got to restart the app. I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
I don't like the name.
Well,
for one, a fleet is gay slang for a douche. So
I never heard about that.
We know y'all straight niggas have it. That's why I'm telling y'all now. Because everybody's talking about, fleet. And that shit's just hilarious it's hilarious to our community because a fleet is what they use to clean their ass out. Like, so for Twitter to name it that, it's like either A, they don't have nobody.
I did not know that shit. They
don't have no diversity on their creative staff or what? Because they need to come up with a different name ASAP.
They care about. I watch some of the IG stories just to see who watch my stories because some people I just want to know who watch my shit.
I want to see who's following you.
No, I just want to know who watched it. My Twitter shit, I don't really give a fuck about.
Well,
I got a following on Twitter. I just got built this shit with my content shit and whatnot.
It's definitely important to integrate all of your social medias together. But still keep them hoes separate because I don't need nobody from Facebook on my Twitter. Stay away. Stay on Facebook. That's where you live.
Stay your ass the fuck away. Stay on Facebook, nigga.
You hear that, right?
Stay on Facebook,
I don't need your ass.
Please stay your ass on Facebook. We don't need that shit, man.
Well, that seems like that. I think we had a good little show today.
It was good. It was a while ago. That you're supposed to record, but you was busy enjoying your birthday. You was on tour and shit.
I was busy. You were busy. You were busy on
the life of creatives, man.
You were busy on Clubhouse and shit.
Oh yeah, Clubhouse be. Bro, I sent you the invite. You just didn't.
I'm on it.
Oh, okay. No.
It got your name is on my profile.
By my spot. I can't keep up with the Clubhouse like that. I pop up in there periodically, but there always be some bullshit on there.
It's really.
All right, let's talk about your experience. What do you think about Clubhouse, Sammy?
I'm not really a fan of it so far.
Why not a fan of it?
It's the notifications for me.
That's it.
And I switched it and everything. Like I turned it on to like seldom notifications, and I still be getting 20,000 notifications. Jeez. And my biggest thing about it is it's good information, but some of the rooms, like the fact that you can't speak unless you're invited to be a speaker, that kind of messes it up for me because like
Yeah.
if you're not like known or whatever by that certain person,
I'm just
you
realizing
can't
now
really, like,
folks be
speak
capping
that shit.
on Clubhouse just as much as Twitter.
I mean, yeah, because it's always people
The
always are gonna
the
talk shit when they have a mic, basically.
Some folks love to hear the sound of their own voice.
Mm.
And it's like so far, I mean, you gotta curate your social medias and whatnot. You can curate it, and once you're able to curate your social media, you know, it's what you're making it. I mean, Clubhouse is cool. You just gotta work on avoiding the bullshit of that.
I'm not giving up on Clubhouse. I'm still using it, but you
gotta find the right rooms, because there be some raw ass rooms too, though. Be some right rooms, because the folks I follow on Clubhouse, who are in the industry, they from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Pretty much Atlanta Twitter runs Clubhouse.
Mm. I'm still gonna give it some time. I do like the fact that it was somewhat exclusive when I joined. Now I'm seeing every day is new people popping up.
It's not live app yet. It's gonna get nasty when the app goes live. Just based off the people that are joining.
They need to keep it exclusive.
Oh no, it's not. It's gonna go live soon.
Nope. Well, I've enjoyed my days in Clubhouse. Thanks for the invite. How do you get more invites? Because I only have one, and I don't like that.
You only get a certain amount of invites.
Right, but you have more than one.
I got one more.
Yeah.
I got one more. But I'm just careful how you use mine. Go for it there, brother.
I only had one, though. Like I haven't even.
I think you got like once you make you got like 4 or 5 invites you can send out.
Do I have to make a room or something?
I mean, when you use it, if you want to make your own room, you can go right ahead and make a room.
And see, that's one day when I'm not busy, I will make my own room to talk about what I want to talk about. Cause like I said, it's hard to.
What do you want to talk about on that room? Is it gonna be substance though?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be media related. It's gonna be about journalism, like.
Okay. All right, I'll tap in. I'll bring my folks in.
I'm sure you'll get the notification because the motherfuckers don't stop.
I know they don't. It be some bullshit in my phone. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. It do be some bullshit.
Well, once again, shout out to y'all for tuning in.
Shout out
on my birthday episode. We in this bitch. Shout out to my boy JT for my birthday gift. You know,
support us, nigga.
Good,
support us, Martel. Support us.
Call us. You know, all that. Like I said,
going up. You gonna be up very, very soon. You just fuck with us.
We got more hot sauce coming at you. Next time.
More hot sauce.
And make sure you check out this Jeezy versus Gucci Blood Fest because that's what the fuck is about to turn into, and I cannot wait for that shit.
Boy, it's about to go up though, man.